Hey guys, what's poppin'? Jacques Slade here, back with another unboxing, and today I've got something brand new for you guys. And when I say brand new, I mean so brand new that this hasn't even hit stores yet. I don't want to say it's early because some people have seen it, but most people haven't even had a chance to take a look at these. And so Adidas asked me if I would be able to share this experience with you guys. And so I said, of course, I'll share that with my audience because I know you guys love sneakers and I know you love new sneakers just as much as I do. So let's take a look at what's inside here. First off, before you even look any further in this video, I have some news for you. This does not have Boost. Now, another point of news for you that doesn't make this bad or uncomfortable. So don't turn away just yet. Boost is great, but Adidas can't put Boost in everything. If everything had Boost, it would lose its appeal, it would lose its flair. It wouldn't be as hype as people want it to be because everything would have it. So Adidas likes to mix things up. Now this one comes from the Adidas Originals side of things, so this isn't a performance-based product, but it is something that I think you guys will enjoy because I like the way it looks personally. So first off, they have a note here. What up, Jock? Hope all is well as the new year approaches and we continue to celebrate innovations within our brand. We'd like to present Prophere to you, inspired by unapologetic aesthetics of our heralded 90s silhouettes. Prophere provides a new take on rebellion, sporting a one-piece upper atop a striking midsole, perfect for living your best life as an ever-evolving creator. Hope you enjoyed the kicks, wishing you peace, prosperity as we head into 2018. Please, if you should share on social, please use Gifted by Adidas. Sincerely, the folks at Adidas Originals. So if you don't know, this is the Adidas Prophere, which is a brand new silhouette from the brand that I am going to say is turning some heads. The shoe looks really nice in my opinion. So just the regular Adidas Originals box in the blue. So let's pop this open and take a look inside. Just a regular Adidas Originals paper, and here is the silhouette. Now, make no mistake about it. This shoe does not look like your regular everyday Adidas sneaker. And in my opinion, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It has some hints of old Adidas sneakers, some hints of new Adidas sneakers, but overall, it's its own silhouette. It stands alone. It's different from what's out there, and that's always a good thing in my opinion. So this is the Prophere, and first off the bat, the first thing that you're going to notice is this midsole. It's big, it's chunky, it's wide, the shoe is heavy, it has some weight to it, it feels like a quality shoe, but I don't think that's a negative thing. Now, Adidas is saying that this is pulling from the 90s when you had the bigger, chunkier soles, and you can see that influence. You can see that appeal with the shoe. You can see that impact. You can see that how that affected the design language. You can see how with the three stripes, how they're suede, or this like suede-like material, but they're like big, thick, and chunky, which is kind of what the trend is right now when it comes to sneakers. There's a lot of sneakers out there, some high-end sneakers and some low-end sneakers that are going with the big, chunky, dad sort of looking sneakers, and those don't necessarily appeal to me. I see the appeal for certain people, and for certain people, they can make that work. I personally can't make that work. This though, this is more in my lane. This is more of the styling that I like. It's big, it's chunky, but it's not like a dad sort of shoe. It still has a performance aesthetic to it. It doesn't look like something that you would wear when you're 65 years old and you go walking in the mall in the morning to get your exercise in. I don't feel like that's this sneaker. This sneaker is more athletic. It's big, yes, it's chunky, yes, it's part basketball, it's part runner, but at the same time, it feels like something new. It doesn't feel old. It doesn't feel like something that you've seen already or something that your Papa Tom would wear. And that's kind of what I feel about some of those other shoes. But again, that's just my opinion. That's just me. You guys may love those. I personally don't think it's the look for me. But let's talk about the Prophere. So this midsole, it's like ribbed or spiked almost, and it goes all the way around the shoe. You can see it extends from the medial side all the way to the lateral side, and there's even a bit of a tail, almost like a shark fin here, back here on the end, and there's a little bit of a lip here as well. As far as the outsole goes, the same material here. I imagine this is just some sort of TPU, but then they have a little bit of rubber here at the heel and then some here at the toe. And for the colorway for this one, which is something that I really like, is they're using solar red, and you can see the solar red at the toe and also see it a little bit pop out here at the heel, and then it's also on the heel here near your Achilles, and then it's scattered throughout the knit upper. Now this is not prime knit, they're just calling it knit, but I imagine at some point a prime knit version of this shoe will come, or maybe they don't, just because this shoe is a little heavier and maybe they don't want the stretching of the prime knit, though I'm sure they could reinforce it to make all of that work. There is a leather heel counter, but again, this is not a shoe you're actually going to be running in or something like that. This is definitely lifestyle, more casual. They have a reinforced tongue with, I don't even know what this is. It's almost just like some fabric material that goes down the toe. Rope laces, the eyelets are attached to the actual 3 stripes, which gives it a nice look and continues the thickness of the shoe. Lots of padding here. You can feel the padding go all the way up through the shoe. Now here on the toe, on the medial side, they've reinforced it a little bit here, so you can feel here where there's some stitching here to add a little bit more reinforcement around here. And I imagine that's to help the shoe keep its shape so it doesn't lose its shape here on the inside, usually your big toe there. And a lot of people have a little bit of wear on this part of the shoe depending on how you walk, but they've reinforced it here to make sure that that doesn't happen. Same sort of reinforcement happening here. So you can see what you see here on the heel with the solar red. That's what you get here at the medial toe, but it's in black, so it blends in a little more. Again, they have the suede here on the 3 stripes to get the Adidas branding down. There's some Adidas branding here, but it's monotone, so it's in black, so you can't really see it pop out. But this is the Prophere. I really like it. Adidas is billing this as a shoe for creators, for the counterculture, for those that like to create their own lane, and that's dope. And I love all of that sort of marketing and that sort of branding angle. But for me, I just think it's a really dope shoe that eschews the norm and goes for a slightly bigger aesthetic, although it still maintains like this sort of heel, which we've come very familiar with from the Ultra Boost. So like that sort of heel feel, I feel like that's very Ultra Boost of this shoe. It has a very like toe down sort of design where it kind of angles downward, where it feels a bit like an NMD. So this would be, I would say this is like an NMD and an Ultra Boost kind of combined, but it's a little chunkier and a 90s style. So if the Ultra Boost and the NMD came about in the 90s, this is what they would look like. These don't actually have boost. They have this midsole that I don't know what the material is. They haven't told me what this material is, but some sort of TPU or rubber or cushioning or foam or something like that. So I imagine this is comfortable, especially as big as this shoe is and as heavy as this shoe is. I imagine that this is nice, soft, and comfy, or at least I hope that it is. So again, this is the Adidas Prophere. These actually released this weekend and they're going to be all over the place. So if you want to get a pair, you should be able to get a pair. Pricing on these is really nice. They're $120, which isn't too crazy expensive. It's right at that. I feel like that's the sweet point when it comes to sneakers, that between like $90 and $130. That's a bit of the sweet spot when it comes to a nice quality sneakers, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you still want to get something quality. I feel like the Prophere fits right inside of that category. So hope you guys enjoyed a nice look at the shoe. Again, I think these are dope. Shout out to Adidas Originals. Thank you for sending over this pair. This is the black and solar red. It's the launch colorway. These go live, as I said, this weekend. So if you want to pick up a pair, I am Jacques Slade. As always, guys, I appreciate you. Make sure you stay tuned because I got a little something over there that I think you guys are really going to like. And actually, I think I have two. There's 2 things over there that I think you guys are really going to like, and I'll be posting those over the next couple of days. As always, I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.